great moment. This is about the Albuquerque Police Department moving forward and understanding the community. For me, it was easy. My brother grew me up around lowriders. He has a 64 ragtop, which he still won't sell me. But I understood it. I understood the culture. He loved to cruise. He loved to participate. And this is about understanding. And when we talk about our ambassador program, it's about understanding and working with the community and bridging those communication gaps to ensure that we're still all on the same page. So there is no conflict between cruising and the police department. We could work hand in hand together to ensure that we represent the community and that the community is there alongside us to ensure that we move forward. So this is a great day. There's a lot of great work, and there's people who deserve a lot more credit for everything that happened. The PRT team from the Southwest, Commander Espinosa and his people for all that they did. But I just want to thank everybody for being here today. Thank you.
This is just such a festive morning in our city, not only for this project and for our police department and our community, but of course as we wake up sort of after the sleep of COVID, we get to be with our families out, and sometimes masked, sometimes not. We're all in transition, and so it is just a really special time. And what better way to celebrate with some awesome low riding? So we're excited for the summer and for cruising. Because it's obviously, as Counselor said, it's something that we want to celebrate as a city. And as a kid, I was born and raised here, and I remember some really good times, especially in high school and college. Hanging out downtown at the different, whether it was bars or the Blue Hotel and things, and watching the cruising scene, and just thinking how special and how lucky Albuquerque is to have that. And when I got this job, it was one of my favorite memories ever. I don't even remember what event it was, but early on, I don't even remember what event it was, but Councilor Payne just shows up in her lowrider. And I'm like, can I have a ride? And so we rode around, and we ended up showing up at Civic Plaza, I think, to celebrate the Cruising Task Force, actually is what it was for. And I was just like, thinking how grateful I am that the voters gave me the chance to be mayor of Albuquerque, a city that is so special, that it celebrates cruising and lowrider culture. And also because, for us, it's a quintessential intersection of fascinating parts of our city's story, right? We know the strong cultural connection to our Hispanic culture, our Chicano culture, but also to Route 66. And to cruising culture that was, just as akin for my parents who used to cruise on Route 66, even for me growing up cruising on Route 66, single in high school looking for companionship. So, yeah, we've all been there. So anyway, for us as a city, so I want to continue to just support and celebrate that connection, and of course now with public safety. And I think it's awesome because what people forget is, most of APD is actually from New Mexico, including our chief. And so we all grew up here too, and we grew up here together, and we have friends and families all over the city with all sorts of different connections and hobbies and components of our city that we love. And so there are plenty of APD officers who love cruising too and grew up with cruising. So for us, this is a way to connect all that together under that community policing umbrella, but also to engage the youth. As the counselor's going to share and others are going to share, this was really an important part of introducing a new generation, both to the concept of community policing, that we're all in this together as one Albuquerque, as one Burque, and also for them to get introduced to cruising and to the actual vehicles. And so we're going to continue to work on this. We've got the Route 66 Center coming up too, which is going to be a showpiece for some of our best cars in the state and in the country. And if you didn't know, when we put lowriders in the airport, it was, I remember the airport came to me and they're like, the mayor's never going to agree to this, and they're like, can we put some lowriders in the airport? And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. And actually it worked out great. It won internationally the #1 airport art display in the entire world was the lowrider display. That is awesome. So with that, I'll hand it back over to our counselor, but I do want us all to take a moment, because usually at these events, the woman who's in charge and put it all together doesn't quite get the recognition, and I just want to be really clear. All of this is because of Clarissa Pena. Counselor Pena, thank you so much for all you do for our city, for the community, and for our youth. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Counselor. Thank you, Mayor. For me, this project, I grew up on the bottom of Pat Hurley, bro. I wasn't going to be a commissioner. I wasn't going to be any of those things. I just wanted to be a comedian, and I was very fortunate enough to have a career as a stand-up comic. But as a stand-up comic, what I do is I kind of make fun of what unites us all, what makes us all one race, right? One human race is what we are. And now we're living in a time where people are trying to find excuses to separate us. But today is not that day. Today is the day that we show how we can unite each other, right? Because everybody's in this game. We are the village of Albuquerque and Bernalillo County. And if we can't find reasons to bring ourselves together, then we're truly lost. And so when they approached me on this project and doing the film for it, to promote it, I'm 100% in. I had a 76 Monte Carlo that I had to sell because I had to raise three daughters. Now my youngest daughter's out, and I'm looking for a fleet line, just so you guys know, because I don't have to spend money on three daughters, because 3 daughters are very expensive, bro. Just so you know. And so I can't wait to get my car, and so I could be out on Sunday with all of you, cruising up and down Central. Let everybody know that it's not a status thing, it's not a different thing, it's a us thing, it's a united thing. And I can't wait to be out there with you, and I can't wait to see this lowrider behind me. I'd like to thank everybody involved. I'd like to make sure, and I want to be a part of how we even do bigger and better projects and more inclusive, and make sure that we bring this community together so we're successful. That's how you do it, all right? This mayor was the first mayor to call me when he became mayor, and I don't like to talk bad about people, but the other mayor never even gave me a call. This man's a uniter. He knows how to bring people together. He knew the city and the county need to be working together so we can be successful. So with that said, I'm gonna get off the mic because I'm gonna start telling jokes, bro, and then we're really in trouble, all right? Thank you all lowriders for showing up, bro. We appreciate you.
We want to make sure that everybody across the entire city hears the excitement that is happening right here at Balloon Fiesta Park. So at the very top of your lungs, if you could help me count down with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The only reason this happened, you are a part of this community. I absolutely love being in the Southwest because this is your family. You love this community. You deserve something. And I want to show it to you first, and then I'm going to show it to all you guys, because you guys are going to have a chance to buy this thing, okay? So MHQ, thank you so much to MHQ, made something very special for her. This is a very limited edition, and the reason why we unveiled the lowrider early, actually.
We just want to say thank you from the Southwest, man, from the bottom of our hearts, for sponsoring and making this event possible. And she gets the first custom model of the lowrider. We do have a second one that will be raffled off today. They're $5 a piece per raffle. All proceeds are going to go to the Youth Leadership Program. But Councilor Pena, we couldn't thank you enough. We love you, and this is for you.
Before she talks, I just want to say that it took everything, and I know we wanted to take this so bad. This thing is amazing. That is so cool. That's the exact replica of the car. If you guys are interested, where is that? So, we thought that we would like to do a one for the community that a community member could have. This thing is going to be raffled off. We're going to be working with West Central, which is a nonprofit organization. Where are you at, Luis?
Right here.
He's going to have the raffle tickets, $5 a piece. I guarantee you I'm buying 4 of them because I want this thing really bad. I know I get to drive the real thing, but this is amazing. So thank you guys so much. MHQ, that is amazing. That's the model together. I don't. When they showed it to me, I'm like, how did you guys do that? Like, it's awesome. I can go on forever. Thank you guys so much for coming. We still have the drive-through event starting in about 30 minutes, but if you guys want to take a look at the car, now's the chance to do that. Please be mindful when you're looking around not to hit the other cars. These are very expensive paint jobs on these cars.
Hi everyone, my name is Clarissa Pena. I'm City Councilor from District 3 and I just am so excited that we unveiled your car today. Thank you for everybody who participated in this, APD, the community, lowrider community, you guys are awesome. This is for you.
You gonna drive it? They better let me. I'm not sure. Commander, I gotta get certified, right?
I'll let you get certified.
You gotta get the whole car. I mean, it has to be photos. Now you can get the whole thing. Yeah, I know. And then also check the doors.